my camera died, I believe, so I don't really have any idea where I stopped, what the footage was. So I wanted to make a short clip. Basically what I did was I drained the original coolant. I have distilled water, as you can see, 2 gallons. Basically what I did was, after I got rid of the old stuff, I followed it through with a little bit of that one here, and then basically poured it in there. I waited until it got as clear as possible, and then what I did was I closed it up, I sealed it, and then I ran it for just a slight bit, just until it hit about 125, 130 degrees. Shut it off, let it cool down for a second so that way the pressure could go down, and then I basically did it again. I followed it through with the distilled water until the color kept going down and down, and then I reran it again, let it drain all out, and all the color was gone. It was pretty much all white. I know probably a lot of people don't think that's the best way to do it, but that's the way I'm doing it. And this is my camera setup. I know it's kind of stupid. You probably can't hear it very well. I'm letting the bike warm up. It's at 165 right now, 167. That's not too bad. I'm just letting it run through so that way I can see, make sure there's no leaks or anything like that. I'm using engine ice. Engine ice is what I use. That's what I've always liked it the best. I told you guys I'd show you a little bit what's in my bike, or what's on my bike. I basically have a full system Samco Sport coolant hose kit. It doesn't seem to want to focus. I'm using my phone, I apologize guys. I have a full system Yoshimura exhaust. It has headers as well, so you guys can see it's a little dirty. I cleaned it a little while ago, but actually Yoshimura, I just found out, has it's called Magic Cleaner or something like that. I'm going to be using that to see if I can get a lot of that stuff off the headers off. Clean it up a little bit. Supposedly it's a really strong abrasive, so I don't think I want to use it a lot, but I'm going to try it out to see how well it comes off. I saw a tutorial on it and it looked like it was really good. I have a Power Commander USB 3 on here. See if I can do this one-handed, and now I'm starting to understand what you guys go through. So there's my Power Commander. I have it tuned. I just got it tuned 2 weeks ago. I have some kind of knockoff levers. I know a lot of people don't like knockoffs, but mine actually work pretty good for now. It looks like whoever had this bike before me put this on here. It's called Dan Moto. I think that's a really cheap brand of a brake reservoir. I don't really like it. I'm probably going back to stock. These are just kind of aftermarket mirrors. Believe it or not, they're $24 on eBay. They're not too bad. They don't fold though. I mean, this part right here, what it does is it actually moves, different directions and stuff. It's got like a blue tint to it. I liked it a little bit. The only thing that sucks about them is that the dampers that came with them, I can't get them to fit on the bike, so what I have to do is I'm going to have to go and get longer screws. They're really short, so I'm going to have to get longer screws, and then I'll be able to put the dampers back on. So for right now, there's no dampers, so that's probably why there's so much vibration in them. But other than that, actually, they look kind of cool, and most of you, if you know anything about mirrors or putting on mirrors, I actually have these on backwards. I'm an idiot, and I just wanted to put them on to see what they look like. But that ridge is actually supposed to go to the bottom, that goes on the other side. I don't have anything done with my rotors or anything like that. I'm going to get some wave rotors pretty soon. As you can see, the new coolant is in there. It's about halfway between low and high. That's just my preference for now. I'll ride it a little bit and see how it goes. Actually, not too long ago, did a cleaning of the engine. I took the whole overflow off, and then I took this cover off to where you can get to the front sprocket, and then I took the whole front sprocket off as well. And I actually used it's called oh shit, I forget, it's True Green or Green Magic or Magic Green. I don't know. I have magic on my head, even though I have no idea what magic is, or how to do magic. As you can see, the sport coolant hose goes through the whole thing. It's like 13 pieces. I didn't actually do it myself because I'm a loser. I paid somebody else, which actually wasn't very expensive. They only charged me like 40 bucks to put it on, which is really cool. It was a guy I used to know. And so I got that done to it. I have, underneath the tank, I have a BMC race filter. I have Performance velocity stacks, smog block off plates. I have upgraded spark plugs. I did HID kit myself. You can see some of the wiring in here. That's actually stock. It was already hanging out to begin with. A lot of the stuff that's wrapped up, you can't see it probably. You can see there's a little bit there. It's actually, I soldered it together myself. It's a 35 watt HID kit on this. I don't have it turned on right now, but it actually works really well at night. I like it. It's a 6,000 watt. I didn't want to go with the blues. I'm not a huge fan of the blue, and they don't really, you can't see as far. This is pretty much where I got so far. As you can see, most of that's actually just water because, you know, I have my proper disposal, and I have I do have a new saddle. Pretty awesome. It comes with a rear pillion. This is a saddleman seat. As you can see, the raised parts there, or they're actually gel. Let's see if I can show you here. They're actually gel, and the bottom is like a memory foam. So when I push into it, you can see how it, you know, it's pretty nice. Sorry, my hands are shaky. I've been out here for a little while, but hopefully that's going to work really well for me. It's also basically what the other one is a pillion. I'm sorry I'm walking over the place. I'm not done this before. I'm not really prepared for all this. Let me see if I can find it here. I have no idea where my pillion is. There it is. For all those, oh, by the way, that's my toolkit. Sorry, I'm gonna go all over the place. It's a Craftsman. It's pretty nice. I love it. It's like a black coating on it. It's pretty awesome. Yes, this is my car. It's a 98 V70. Actually, I love this car. Nothing's really been done to it yet. I don't think I will. I'll probably just keep it stock. I mean, it rides like a dream. It's got leather interior, sunroof, all that crap. So this is the pillion that goes in the back. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. This has got the same gel material, but this is not really a memory foam. This is kind of like a standard foam. It's light, but what it does is it basically goes over the stock rear pillion. I actually covered this a couple years ago. It's by what is it called? Louis Moto. If I can get that in there. It's a Louis Moto seat. It's just basically supposed to be like a carbon fiber look. It looks pretty nice. But what I might do is actually just take this strap off right here and then just keep that on there. And then basically what you do is you just cover it. You cover it up, and you're supposed to take a staple gun and staple that on the bottom here. With all the other staples that I stapled on there, as you can see, I'd stapled the hell out of that thing. We'll see how that works. If it doesn't work, then I'll just take it off. So yeah, so far that's kind of my bike. I haven't really done, you know, a whole lot to this thing yet. I'm trying to do a little bit at a time. Before the guy before that had it, he kind of went down on this side, so I just went to a place called Colorite.com, and I don't know if you can see that in the picture, but it's actually scratched, but it's like a pin that you put on there, and it's supposed to somewhat match up. And you know, it was just silver before. It kind of looked like that, but it came out all right. You can't really see it from a distance. That's not something right here. That it's just the bracket that holds in the clutch cable that tightens it, or that holds it in. I don't really care all that much about that. It's just an aesthetics piece, really. There's nothing that it's gonna harm. It's by the way, the exhaust that I have is it's a full system, like I said, but it is a Yoshimura TRC exhaust. It's not the D version. The D version has a dual exhaust hole. There's a port that's down here as well. Sorry if it's sideways. This one just has like a nice fat, like, I don't know, that'd be almost like 2 inches wide, I think. Or it might be more than 2 inches, might be 3 inches wide. It's pretty big. It's an awesome exhaust. I love that thing. It has a really low tone to it. But I'll show you another pic once I put the seat on. Excuse me, the seat in the pillion. See what it looks like, and probably get a review of that once I get done writing it and everything. But right now, this is my bike. This is also my first personal video, I suppose. So I hope some of you guys give me some slack. I apologize for the shakiness of my phone, and like I said, my HD Drift Ghost actually died on me. I've been using it a lot, trying to figure it out a little bit. Placement of my helmet's not really right, so I had to order a new mount for it on my helmet. But other than that, that's my bike. It's a 2003 YZF-R6. Thanks guys, see you again.